Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, as we spoke about last week, of course they would have come to an agreement over the weekend because they worked really hard at their little song and dance. Anyway, politicians have decided that they have come to an agreement on the debt ceiling, and that's the net result of what you see going on at the moment. So, starting from the weekly, you can see how we fluctuated all the way down to the bottom here. And that was 41.10, and then basically reversed and closed on its high. So that is a pin bar, or a hanging man, should we rather say. We're a little bit tired. We're still very tired here on the weekly. You can see overbought, and we do have some structure here. Look at these weekly levels here. So when you start looking at the 8-hour, you can see the areas that we need to pay attention to. So 41.10 is pretty much a solid line in the sand. If we get back down there, I expect it to be defended. And then we have all of these tails in between here, which would offer some support. I'm just going to add one more here, which is the swing low. Okay, which is down there. So those are our levels that we need to pay attention to today. And the last one is basically what we are rejecting at the moment. We've gapped up above it, but I suspect this gap will close. And then we'll see on the lower time frames if there's anything. So let's just move down to the next levels and, the next time frames. So 3-hour oscillators group to the upside. We're kind of at a fairly decent level, which is 42.17 or 4200. We have a gap. And then you can see we do have another bit of what could be structure as well, which is right there, which does make sense because it just closes the gap. So before we move down to the hour, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. I see we got 50 likes on our DAX video on Friday. I wonder if we can get 50 likes on the S&P 500 video. Smash that like button. Let's see what we can do. Anyway, what do we need to do today? So we are looking for opportunities to buy. There's no two ways about that. The only question that you should be asking yourself is, where do we get in? So first area is going to be 4200. And then just below 4200, have a look at all these tails here. Now we've got two levels drawn in here. That would be a fairly decent entry, which is 4183. But any one of these tails could offer support. So this is 4191, 4183, and 4200. So that is the area or the zone that we should be waiting for. Look at the oscillators on the hour. They don't want to be jumping in long up there. A fairly strong area, this 4200 or 4217. So wait for a pullback, wait for structure, and then we're looking for a move to the upside. So let's just have a look at what happened on Friday. You can see going nowhere, break above, bring this into play, bring this level into play on the 50-minute. In actual fact, there it is there. And then you can see a bit of a tail on that, and then we have an inside bar. So entry would have been above there, stop below that, 122 points, and it accelerated pretty quickly. Me personally, I would have been taking profit on 4183. Well, at least moving my stop up below the swing bar and then keep moving it up below each fractal. So you could still be in it, but not a wise thing to do. Let's have a look at the oscillators at the moment. Wait for the pullback. We do have this flag break here, and remember what they say. Oh, what would I say? And but it's not just me that says it, but a lot of people have figured this out. That's the wedge. And that is a bearish wedge, which means its target is here at 41.91. You can see we broke to the upside, and the probability of it continuing when it does that is only 25%. There's a 75% of it coming back into the wedge, forming a channel or breaking to the downside, and we are breaking to the downside. So these are the levels to pay attention to, guys. I wouldn't want to be jumping in short because anything can happen. We could just close a gap and turn from there. And you might as well just put that level in as well. Let's just do that there. So you're looking at 42.11, 4,200, and then this would be the ideal one for me, which is 41.91. Okay, anyway, that's kind of the view that we're looking at the moment. We do have a lot of structure here, as you can see now when we zoom out. So you can see this is kind of top of a bigger range. 8-hour oscillators are pointing to the upside. Moving averages are still bullish. And if you look to the left, there's a lot of what could be resistance still. And if we start clearing this 4,200 area, that is the one that is going to, well, 42.16 at the moment. Yeah, 42.10, I think, is this one here. Am I right? 42.18. So we start clearing 42.18. That would be a break of this range that we've been in for so long. Okay. Anyway, that's kind of me for today. You're looking to be long. You're looking to be long off structure. So wait for price to pull back onto a level before jumping in on this. Hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.